Hi everybody, second installment in our video blog for week three. Week three of our Real Simple series.
Of course, I know it's a Seahawk game.
Seahawk, I watched the football.
You did?
Yeah, 11 guys with the helmets.
Musician.
It's true.
Nice.
Go local sports franchise.
Score a goal unit.
Get another goal unit and defeat our opponent from our team is superior to yours in many ways.
Yes.
Yes, sports. Okay. Now let's go to something we know something about, which is simply living.
Yes, right.
So we've decided to talk about time management because we've talked about living with less stuff, thinking about simple things, but one of the most fundamental ways we can start to live more simply is to make room in our schedules.
Yeah.
Now, you and Jonna, your wife, kind of flew in like superheroes into our marriage probably 15, 16 years ago with the X-Time tool. Doesn't that sound amazing? Which is a time management thing you guys picked up, and we were really struggling with trying to make room in our lives for trying to raise little kids at the time, wanting to do ministry, and have a real life, and you guys came in with this tool, turned us around. Explain to these people what X-Time is.
Well, this is really...
I will illustrate.
Oh, very good. Well, this is really a key for us because... we're starting to look at time. Well, we weren't looking at our time like we were looking at our money and like our spiritual gifts. We were looking at those as commodities to manage, that God had given them as gifts and as resource in our life. We didn't look at our time like that. And so time, when you don't look at it like a resource, just gets spent willy-nilly. And we had to have a time plan. And X-Time became the time plan. What it does is it has you looking at your week, all 7 days, in 3 compartments. You have the opening part of your day from getting up to about noon. Then the second part of your day from noon to about quitting time for most people in their jobs. And then the third part of your day after supper to the time you go to bed. And so with every day blocked out with 3 chunks like that, the call of X-Time was to say that you should have at least 7 of those blocks a week that are X'd out from work-related things or obligation or stress-related things. And this is a way of Sabbathing. This is also a way of preserving time with God. This is also a way of building into key and important relationships, especially family. So 7 X's a week was the minimum challenge that we were called to. And this is harder than you think. You think 7 days, well, I've got 7 evenings. No, you probably don't have 7 evenings.
Here's an example, right? So if you work a normal kind of 5-day-a-week office job or whatever, you lose 10 boxes right away. They're gone because you're at work Monday through Friday. So then you say, well, that's all right. I still got a bunch left. Aha! Well, you're coaching the kids' soccer game, right, that takes you through Saturday morning, and that's volunteer time there. Then maybe you're serving at Creek Kids here at Allen Creek in the morning, so that takes your Sunday morning. Then, of course, you got a PTA meeting over here, and then you've got to go clean your mother-in-law's gutters on Thursday night, and whatever else that comes up. All of a sudden you realize, I don't have a whole lot of time. And more importantly, Rick, you don't have X's that are contiguous, right?
That's right.
So we may say that you've got Sunday afternoon as an X time and Sunday evening, but that's only part of a day. Why is that a problem?
Well, think about the most important time management principle that God ever gave us. He hardwired in the moral law. It's the Sabbath. And the word Sabbath just simply means to pause or to stop. And think about how many people stop for a whole day. The Jewish Sabbath begins at sundown and goes to sundown of the next day. A 24-hour chunk of your life where you pause. And I think this is going to be one of the biggest time management and simple life principles that any modern American family could ever implement. To say, I'm going to not just have 7, but I'm going to endeavor to have 3 back to back to back. And begin to create a Sabbath for my family. Now, some of these X's will correspond to your spouses and your family members. And I think if you could try to create 3 of them, then that would be the time to do it. Try to align all your family's, 3 of your family's X's. Then you're going to have other X's that are yours but not your spouse's, or your kids but not yours. And that's fine. But everybody managing their inner world by creating some space, hear from God, develop themselves personally, and develop the relationships that matter.
So mark it out. We've still got one more X to get on this imaginary person's calendar. So come check out services, learn more about living simply as we wrap up 2 more weeks in this service. Be sure to check out all the information you need about it, Allen Creek at ac3.org. Check out our Facebook page, and be sure to watch the game, which is on television, I'm told, right?
Yeah, nice job.
On Sunday.
It will be the Seahawks versus the 49ers.
The 49ers, and they're football players too.
Yes, they're hated.
Go team!